Hi, this is Summer with Summer's Tips and Stitches, and this is a yarn chat video. I found that during this time I have had, well, not as much free time to crochet as I wanted because I do have to work from home, and that is very difficult. And I do have to homeschool 3 kids, and that also has been a bit of a challenge. But I'm finding time here and there, and so because it's little things here and there, the yarn chats seem to be working best. So in this video, I have a whip that I'm going to show you. I have a new segment called What in the Toledo Will I Make with Some Sashay Yarn? And I finally got my Hobie yarn. So let's start with Hobie yarn because I'm very excited. I ordered this in March, about the same time I ordered my absentee ballot that never came. And so I felt like this too may never come. And this is my bag. And I actually feel like I maybe had ordered more than I did, but apparently I did not. There's no prices on this, so I have no idea how much I spent. But the first thing, I'm going to try to use this to help me tell you what it is, because, okay, so, first thing says Mayflowers 3, black, pink, light gray. Black, pink, light gray. Here it is. This is a cake. This is one of those Hobie cakes I've been seeing in my Facebook feed for a while. It's very similar to the Lion Brand Ombre, where it's 4 very thin cotton strands held together to do the color fade, where they start with all black, and then they mix the black with the pink, and then less and less black, more and more pink, and then pink and gray, and then less of pink and more gray, and then all the way to gray. So I bought this one. I have no idea how much this cost, but I'm going to tell you what, it was more than the multi-packs. I want to say like $6.99, $7.99, $8.99, right around there, maybe $9.99. $6 to $9 for this one cake. And that's why I only bought one, because I was like, oh, I've wanted to see one of these. I wanted to try one of these. So I did. And I only got one, right? Then it says Rainbow Cotton Organic. Apparently I was feeling very rainbowy when I ordered this. And here is the pack. I'm going to open it up for you all and hold them up one at a time. So this was a variety pack, and in it is 5 yarns. Here is, this is Rainbow Organic Cotton, 50 grams. And it doesn't say what kind of hook. Quantity 8/4. I don't know what that means. The packaging is recyclable, apparently. Let's see here. Hook size 2.5 to 3.5. USC to E 2 to 4. 50 grams. Oh, it's a fine. It's a 2. I don't know. I probably would say that. Yeah, that's a fine. And so there's the pink variegated one. Here's a purpley blue one. Here is a blue shade. Ooh, a bright green. And this one, for some reason, is my favorite. It's the pink and blue multi. Fuchsia. I have no plans. None whatsoever with what to make with that. Isn't that sad? I'm in my mind, I think something baby. Maybe a lightweight baby sweater. I don't know. Maybe baby hats. To me, cotton yarn, this kind, I really feel like is good for babies. This is designed in Scandinavia, made in India. Okay, the next pack of yarn is a Tivoli mixed pack. I really wish I could be Krista from the Secret Yarnery that orders like boxes of yarn, but nope, this is me, good old Summer in Wisconsin, and it's usually only 2 or 3 things in an order. Wow, look at that. which in a minute I'm going to show you is very much like something I ordered from Ice a year ago. So this is a 100% acrylic. These are 100-gram balls. And this again was designed in Scandinavia and made in Turkey. There is like a blue, purple, and white multi. There is a pink and purple multi, a pink and dark pink. I'm going to be honest, this one looks a little hideous to me. And then kind of like this rainbow one. And it very much reminds me of this that I ordered from Ice quite a while ago. These are called baby lollipops. I obviously have never opened it up. That's how much I like them, I guess. But then I ordered more of them. And it actually also reminds me of a yarn that my mom gave me. These. So apparently I really like these little white with whatever. I don't know. So yeah, I got 5 of these. I want to say that these and the organic cotton were like for like $5 or $6. My grand total order with shipping and handling was $32. So for $32, I got 11 skeins of yarn and then the shipping. Now, what I'm going to do with them, I don't know. I just merely ordered them because the quarantine had started and I was feeling sad. And I'm like, I guess, you know how the Facebook feed comes up and it had 3 of these in the picture? And I was like, ooh, I want to buy some Hobie. And I've been wanting to buy Hobie for a while. So for the weird yarn companies overseas, I have ordered from Hobium, Ice, and Hobie. I've ordered from all 3 of them now. If you know of another one and you want to see me order their yarn, put a name down in the comments. I'll order probably something that looks very much like that, right? Yeah. So, oh, I wanted to feel this. Let's feel this yarn. Well, you can't, but I can. Ooh, it's pretty soft. Very sad though because the label just popped right off, and I like to keep my ball bands on things. Yeah, this is very soft, you guys. I'm very happy about that. Pretty surprised. And this calls for a hook 4 or 5 millimeters. So yeah, let's see what ooh, you know what? This will lead into my next. I would say that this is a DK. That's what I feel like. I don't know if they agree. 30% has the washing instructions. I think this is a DK, which kind of leads me to my next project that I wanted to talk about in this yarn chat. I'm throwing my pile of yarn right there. The next project, and then I will finish with what in the Toledo am I going to make with sachet? Anyway, I started making this blanket right here. Oh, good, I found that hook. I thought I lost it. And this is with Lion Brand ice cream yarn. And this is what I've been making. Just a simple circle, and I held 2 strands together. I'm going to put my tangle over there and show you. I spoke about this yarn in my Lion Brand yarn when I realized I had so much Lion Brand. This is ice cream. I bought this at Joann's. It was one of those days where it was like Sunday afternoon and I'd spent all weekend with my family and they were driving me nuts and I needed a little bit of peace of mind. So I drove over to Joann's. And this must have been on one kind of a sale where like you buy 3 and you get 1, or buy 2, get 1 50% off. You know how they do those weird combos? Because I bought 6, 3 pink and 3 purple. Maybe it was buy 5 and get 1 free, or buy, I don't know, but I bought 6 of them. And they are a DK yarn. This is grape raisin and strawberry. And I wanted to make a baby blanket with them. First, I decided I was going to try to do that granny stitch, that same one that I have been just using over and over again. I made a baby blanket with it here. If you recall, this is that, the actual pattern that I'm using is the one Bella Coco had in one of her Crochet Society boxes, and she had it for red and green mitts, but I just decided to extend it out. And so this is the blanket I made, and this is with Candy Shop yarn. So I thought, oh, I'm going to make another one with this pink yarn. But this is thin. This is thin. As you will see. See that? And I didn't like how it was working up. And I was going to rotate between the strawberry and the purple. And I frogged it, and then I just went round and round with trying things until I went round and round. And I made this blanket, and I held 2 strands together. And I'm going to be honest, I don't mind it. I do like the color switching, and I do like it. Because as you can see, it changes from white and pink in there. And then it changes in between white and purple and lighter purples and lighter pinks. But then I saw this blanket that somebody else was posting in the Mandala Yarn group. There's a Lion Brand Mandala Yarn or Mandala Lion Brand Yarn Facebook group that I'm in. And it's called the 6-Day Star Blanket. And they made it with Jeannie mill ends. And I was like, wow, that's so pretty. And then I zoomed in. I reverse pinched on my phone. And I saw that it was not the regular, like, double crochet all the way across. They had, like, a granny section. And I thought, you know, I like the irregular baby blanket. I like to do the star or the rainbow ripple blanket or the square or the circle. I like to do something a little different than the typical, you know, rows back and forth. So I got really excited. I printed up the pattern. I put a link in my Facebook group. So some of you have already seen that I'm making it. And I'll put a link in the description below. She has a page where you can print it off for free. So I'll put a link in the description to where it is. And she has photos to help you. And she is a girl after my own heart because she talks about how the center of the star, or even in those rainbow ripple blankets, it's really important that if you're using a color change yarn to keep that center, at least for 6 to 8 rows, with the color changes complete, because it just gives it a weird look when the star has like one arm a different color. Once you move past and a little bit later, the rounds are so big, you don't notice the color changes as much. But in the center, and I was like, girl, I love you, because I am a color control person. I like to do color controlling, just because I like the edges to kind of come off. I've relaxed a little bit, but especially in those rainbow ripple or the star blankets, I like the middle to be completely perfect. So anyway, that is what I'll be doing. So today, because I held 2 strands of this, I get the wonderful task of frogging this 2 strands, so that should be fun. Nice tangled up afternoon. And then I'm gonna make the 6-day star blanket. Like I said, I'll put a link in the description below. And I've been carrying this project around in my Teadoddles bag. I love this bag. I love it a lot. I like the drawstrings because sometimes some of the people, when they're making them, they use that cord, which is fine, but I like the feel of these, I don't know, this like, this whatever she's using for her handles. And then inside there are pockets, like I've said, because I made a video about it. And you can put your hooks and your scissors in here. Okay, so now to the last segment of this yarn chat. What in the Toledo will I make with sachet? So, as some of you may have seen in a previous yarn chat, my main gal, Vesta, sent me a whole box of sachet. And I'm like, what in the Toledo am I going to make with sachet? Because I'm going to be honest, no judgment here. I've never made one. I've never worn one. But you know, they make those sachet scarves. And they're all really ruffly. I think they had to have been big. Late 90s, early 2000s. I don't know. I've seen a few people wear them, and I've seen them for sale plenty of time at craft shows. And it's just not my jam. So I was like, what am I going to make with the sachet? I'm going to show you my little box of sachets that I have gotten. Ooh, come on out. Come on. Okay, so I got a couple skeins, I believe, of this black and gray variegated with some sparkle. Yep, 2. Nope, 3. And then she sent me, ooh, this one's got a long tail, a Vikings, which is really funny because my sister and her husband and my other sister live in Minnesota. And then this side of the family lives in Wisconsin. And so here's some Packers. So I'm actually, when you see the project that I made, I'm thinking about making some in Vikings and Packers. Then I got this beautiful pink. This pink variegated, which I'm going to tell you what, I have a lot of this lately because this is the same kind of colors in that ice cream. And then finally, I'm going to be honest, this is the strangest color combo. Green, orange, purple, gray, black. I think it's like Halloween-y. So what I decided was I was going to Google what in the world can I make with sachet? Because like I said, no judgment, I'm not making one of those ruffly scarves. And I found 2 patterns. And I'm going to show you one in this yarn chat video. And then I'm going to show you another in another. It's going to be another segment. It's going to be a repeat segment. I'm getting fancy here. But I found this cute scrunchie pattern. I have a preteen in my house who is obsessed with scrunchies. She has thousands of them, and she does not wear them in her hair very often. She mostly wears them on her wrist. I also have in my house more than 1,000 of those black rubber bands. You know, those black stretchy elastics. And I'll put a link in the description to the video. Essentially, all you do to make this beautiful hair scrunchie is you crochet around it. And the gal shows you how to do it. So yeah, I made 2 black and gray ones and a pink one. And my daughter has been wearing them on her wrist now. This one actually has been down here and she's been jumping at it to get it. I'm like, I need to make a video about it. So she's like, hurry up and make a video. So then I made her another one. And yeah, they're cute. They're very easy to make. I would like to say that I had this finished in 10 minutes or less. Yeah, so if you have a bunch of preteens in your life that need these lacy, pretty scrunchies, you can whip them out in 10 minutes. You can have 6 of them done in an hour. So yeah, that is my segment. Like I said, in this video, the description, there will be a link to, what did I tell you I was going to link? Oh, the baby blanket. The 6-day baby blanket, the 6-day star blanket. And I'll put a link in the description to the tutorial where I learned how to make these sachet scrunchies. And in a few days, my friends, when these next couple videos come out, there will be a link in the description to another project I made with the sachet yarn. So that will be exciting. If you have hoarded up some of that sachet yarn and you are tired of making that ruffly scarf, you are in luck. Okay, that's all I have. I'm going to have to clean up this mess that I threw on the floor here. Oh, and Hobie sent me one of these. A yarn needle. I want to say thank you, Hobie. Large eye needle blunt tip. Okay, so now I've got to go do some homeschooling. And I've got to do some virtual online teaching. So wish me luck. And hopefully for sure I'll get one of these videos uploaded today. And the other one will come out in a few days. Okay, thanks for liking and subscribing. Thanks for watching and sharing my videos. And until the next video, happy crafting. Bye.